Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to LEGO Batman 2 DC Comics Superheroes. Let's continue. We're running through these levels. We did Ace Chemicals number 5 here, Chemical Crisis, and that was super long. So let's do number 6 now, Chemical Signature, which I bet is going to be super short. So one thing I guess you could applaud them for doing. I don't believe there's any point in this game where you only fly a vehicle in a level. It's at the very least you spend half the level walking around.
But police remain baffled as to the motive.
Somebody's gonna eventually comment and say that they really like the vehicle levels in LEGO games, and that person, if that ever does happen, is going to have absolutely nothing in common with me. I'm not gonna ever say that it's an impossible ability, but it's not likely. So, see, as we have the markers, it's a lot easier to see what you're trying to shoot and see what's coming around the corner. In fact, it's practically impossible not to get it. I didn't even get that one, and I was attempting to aim at it. So, we have one more. Yeah, see, I'm not doing enough damage. Oh, I forgot this. You're supposed to hold down the button. Well, as we wait for this to go around in circles again, we'll shoot things and get studs. Yeah, if you don't know that you're supposed to hold down the control, there's two. So we just want to get number 3 done before we move any further. There's 3. I believe that leaves us well suited just to do this. I hope. Hopefully. Let's take out this. Take out that. We got a lot of these collectibles the first time. And I swear that this race here, where we're going in circles, is the exact opposite. Just, it's the same race that we do later, just backwards. It seems very much like that. LEGO Batman 2 is turning into something a little strange, because it is undoubtedly a massive improvement to LEGO Batman 1. But after a while, it started to show its mistake and its problems. You start to realize that they were obviously under the gun. Maybe they tried to rush out 2 just to replace 1 because it was so bad. But that doesn't make any sense. If you release a bad game, why would you rush out the sequel trying to fix it? That would be lunacy. Maybe they're trying to just stay in line with the annual release because there's always every year at least one Batman movie or a game. That could be it. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. Alright. Open this. Drag this ball this way. Yeah. There's definitely something weird about the way I can do this actually with Cyborg. The way these levels are. They're the first thing you see in the game. You play in story mode. As soon as you start, you're not given any choice there. So the fact that they're unpolished and unfinished becomes rather interesting. You would think it would be... Here's an interesting change of events, that mini kits are magnetic now. Never before, or probably ever again, have I seen a mini kit be magnetic. Now I think, if I was to guess, I need Robin's suit here. Arguably, I don't need the suit. Arguably, I could just have flown right out of this whole thing. Break that, break that. Here's a poison ivy area. Go through that. Oh, it's a tiny little disco section. They've got to have one in every Lego game, don't they? I'm surprised I didn't realize that we hadn't seen one. There we go. Batman in the sensor suit. So it does become an interesting thought about whether or not Lego Batman 3 is going to have any suits at all. Here's the very confusing colored area. It wouldn't surprise me if Lego Batman 3 was much like Marvel, where there were different versions of Batman and several of the other DC superheroes, but no suits particularly. No stations where you would change from one Batman to another. Honestly, it's a style of gameplay that's slightly unfamiliar from all the other Lego games. It makes it too big of a change. I want Lego games to be better, but I don't particularly want them to drastically be different. And I'm sure that's a silly thought. It could be actually rather interesting to see if they were just gonna take the concept of Legos and do something completely different with it. The closest thing we have like that right now is Lego Dimensions, and it's just so intertwined with the Portal of Power, or whatever it's called, that all gameplay centered around that, and it was rather annoying, repetitive. So I can't say that that was better. Apparently you can't take those guys out with your laser eyes. You have to hit them like that. That's a strange incident right there anyways, because in no other place have I seen, I mean, I'm saying it a lot, but in no other place have I seen a point where you can get Lego pieces from defeating or killing enemies. Here, how about we just solve this easier? We'll just fly over here. Get rid of the electricity. It's kind of purplish, the electricity generator there, but still looks kind of blue to me. Do I have to use Black Canary? Yeah, that's not working. What do I have to do to break this? I mean, that glass feels totally breakable, and yet it's not working. Does it call in the plane, and the plane shoots all these things open? That's good to know. But this is still not broken. Yeah, so I'm at a loss here as to how we get that piece. Let's see. Can't come over here. Oh, you have to fly in from the bottom. Okay, I see. The glass there left me so confused. I was trying how you were supposed to get in there. The obvious solution of just coming in from the other angle didn't think that way. Alright. Click that. What do we do? Break these? Yeah. So we'll just fly over here and break all these. Lex Luthor is just looking in the window back there. Open this. So the thing I need to check is make sure I've saved the Citizen in Peril, and yes I have. So let's pull this. Pull this here. Get the third one. Break this. That's all I think we need to do. And that just ends the level at 15 minutes. So one section was vehicle, one section was not vehicle. Yeah, it's better than one section being entirely vehicle. Of course, we could have done half of the last level in this and it could have been a little bit more balanced. But I don't even, at this point, like, you don't even understand how, well, I don't remember how the story went or anything happened that you went from the Ace Chemicals level to this storyline wise. It just seemed like it said continue story and it had you chasing them for no real reason or logical rhyme. Which again gets right to the core of what we're seeing here, is that this game was rushed, and when you start to really evaluate it, really look at all the flaws that are starting to become apparent, you see it needed like 2-3 months more of polish with level design and storytelling and just more work put into it, more belief in the project, I suppose would be a good thing to say. Too. We're at 89.8% done, so we're making our way there. There's only 20 more gold bricks to get in the entire game, 5 more citizens in peril, 6 more superhero things, and let's see, 63 more mini-kit pieces. Anywho, that's going to be it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.